cameras while they taking their pictures. Some of the cameras didn't have operators, other ones did. Also, the FBI files say that the entire Autobahn ballroom was wired with something called CCTV. For those who don't know, that means closed circuit television. That means that it was an internal loop feed like security camera footage. So Malcolm X assassination and the wrongful conviction of the two brothers that was innocent in order to protect the guilty. Motherfuckers in New Jersey know who the shooters was. The shooter from New Jersey know who sent him. He know he wasn't sent by no Fruit of Islam, and he wasn't sent by the government. Who the fuck sent him? The same niggas that sent somebody to kill the brother that we know as Clarence 13X. Let me see if I can't find a picture of Clarence 13X. So this pudding right here, Clarence 13X. Heliopolis. Thebes. That's water. That's the Thames River. That's London. Right? Y'all not keeping up. So these are codes. And then you have the Memphites. Right? The Memphs. There's a reason why a dolphin is a flipper, got shot at a cookie shop, right? Winner gets the cookies. They stopped him at the finish line when he was going to get the cookies. That's a warning. Who the fuck is they warning? Right? So the warning is you at the finish line, but you still got an enemy. Monkey sees snakes. Monkey don't move till monkey can identify snake. If a monkey don't have to literally physically see him with his eyes, but when snake energy come around, swerving and slivering, monkey don't miss no snake. Monkey be sealed till monkey see snake. Monkey see snake, monkey bop snake upside their head. As it is written, if you see a snake, you bruise his head. That way that motherfucker won't be addering at your heels. So it take you back to your Christians and your motherfucking Hebrews. Your artificial Jews. Jacob was never the chosen one. He was the stolen one. Jacob, that's why it tell you in the book that even though he's from the root of David, he's not a motherfucking Hebrew. He's not Ibri. He didn't cross over. He was already fucking there. It's Melchizedek, angel of justice, right? That's Malachi Zodok, for y'all who don't know. And Malachi Zodok came to peel the motherfucking cat back so we can see what's behind the motherfucking curtain. They had to neutralize him. Persecution of the righteous. Look it up. Persecution of the righteous. YouTube. Persecution of the liberation of the leaders on my motherfucking Facebook. You can't liberate the people if you don't liberate the leadership, because without the leadership, the people can't function. Strike the motherfucking shepherd and the sheep will scatter. Right? So I'm going to go through here and look. Yep, supplanter. So we know Travis Scott was sacrificed. So why did they sacrifice Travis Scott? That was the easiest question to ever answer. They sacrificed Travis Scott at that concert so the Kardashian bitch can have an excuse to break up with him. That's the dumbest shit in the world. Why would she do all? Why would she have to kill all these people to break up with this nigga? It was a gift for her mama for her birthday on the blood right. Her mama don't like him. So on her mama's birthday, sacrificed her boyfriend to get rid of this nigga. Make him take the fall, and we walk away scot-free off of a Scottish right, a blood right. That shit don't work on my watch. That man is caught up between what you call the proverbial rock and the hard spot now. We gonna airlift him out that bitch because he ain't gonna go down for this one. Them bitches knew what the fuck they was doing. Set that brother up like that. He fell for it though. He fell for that shit. So the knockback, Blue Lodge, young Dolph, short for dolphin. Blue Lodge, dolphin, Flipper. Go look up Flipper. Flipper was a pet dolphin, right? And then who kept the dolphin as a pet? Right? These are the things y'all not paying attention to because it's all related on the unified field theory. This is why you able to only get one side of the information and then not know what's going on the other side of the curtain. You get the information they throw from behind the curtain. I'm looking behind the curtain. Fuck what they talking about. Fuck who they telling. Right? So the finish line got a snake in the way. An adder in the motherfucking grass. I keep the grass cut, so it ain't gonna take me long to figure this motherfucker out. I already figured him out. He your reverend. He your sheikh. Your imam. Your rabbi. Your kohen. All the artificial priests. They the fucking problem. People going to church still. How do you make this make sense? Your church been telling you about the mark of the beast, the end time revelations, ever since the church been there. Right? So what do we do? What do we do? The church told you it was going to happen. Collective consciousness say the only way to stop this shit from happening out of control is to control it when it happens. How do you control it when it happens? You initiate that shit. Right? You initiated, you started by pointing to all of the revelations and then you tell the truth about that shit. Once you start telling the truth about that shit, now you spitting fire. You a dragon. Right? And when you dragging, you drag motherfuckers on until they catch up. So Rakim said it best. The brothers said, what did he say? Stop bugging. The brothers said dig him. I never dug him. He couldn't follow the leader long enough, so I drug him into danger zone. He should have ranged his own space and space. It's the cuts that range the tone. Look, the mark of the beast is real simple. It's all about compliance to a rogue system. Those who are conscious and aware will not take that shit. They won't participate because they tell you where they coming from when OSHA, Occupational Safety Hazard Association of America, refusing to enforce the mandate. Well, there's only one way they can do that. It can't be a mandate to begin with. Remember this, under the system that y'all under, anything repugnant to the Constitution becomes illegal. Anything repugnant to the Constitution is what you call a non-enforceable act of government. They overstep their boundaries. Right? If they overstep their boundaries, organizations required not to comply. You got governors around the country filing lawsuits in their system saying this don't match. And they winning. This is insane. I can't believe Facebook trying to keep me out of here. I'm going to keep dropping this science, though. Don't nobody want to do their part. I'm just going to keep telling all of the secrets out in the open. I'm gonna keep telling all they little secrets out in the open. Y'all keep doing what y'all do. I'm gonna keep doing what I do. Y'all keep cutting me off. I'm gonna keep logging back on. Froze this sucker already. I thought I was the only one noticed they was trying to stop me. They should know. I don't back down. I don't shut up. She ain't got the wrong motherfucker started. So now I'm gonna have to put y'all on the fast track. She don't want me to tell y'all about the erecting of the temple of man, and that it take the soul of a woman to touch the soul of a man in order for him to wake the fuck up from the slumber. They don't like me telling y'all about that. They don't like to tell y'all that it ain't supposed to be this many men on the planet nowhere. That's why they all turning gay. Got nothing to do with it got something to do with overcrowding. They getting in the way. So when they get in the way, we had to have a means to get them out the way. So let them go over there and have their fun. Let the soldiers on the battlefield. And so the women got to understand that too. Right now, it's too many men on Earth, and the men are already outnumbered, something like 20-1. What that mean for the sisterhood? Men, there's too many men on the planet, and men are outnumbered 20-1. What that mean for the sisterhood?
Happening, man.
Salute, comrade. What's going on
Man,
with you?
chilling, man. I had to tap in real quick. I'm glad you brought me on, man. I had some questions for you. But,
Shoot.
first of all, man, I wanted to say, I was watching a live with what's the lady name, the Hood Hiller, yesterday, man. I'm glad y'all connected because you know she got a big audience and she really heavy in like the spirituality and stuff. And I was reading comments, and everybody like wow in the comments. So that made me feel good that everybody like receiving the message. So that was a good move on y'all behalf or whatever. But my question is we talking about spirituality and stuff. What's your advice?
Let me ask you a question right. Let me ask her a question right quick. She say a recipe book for cleansing. It's 101 spiritual baths. Is the title of the book. It's got 101 different spiritual baths in it. Um, that'll get you started. That was for Deadshot 444. Okay, go ahead. What you saying, bro?
Okay, yeah. So my question is, and you talking about clairvoyance, you know, the different clairs and stuff. How do you what's your advice on like strengthening your psychic abilities?
The more you use it, the stronger it get. You use things like tarot to practice. You use things like picking up an object, seeing what information you can get off of it for practice. When you start seeing the match, you start seeing how you pick the information up, and then you will understand how to translate how you receive energy from spirit different from me into the language that the people can understand. So the practicing of it is the building of the strength in order to be able to accurately translate spirit to physical.
Okay. That makes sense. So do the work. You ain't gotta do like no other type of other practices. Basically just doing practicing the
Practice makes perfect.
okay, for sure. And then another thing,
Yeah.
angel numbers. Angel numbers. Um I've been seeing them for years, like over 10 years before I even knew what an angel number was. I was seeing the same time, same gas prices. So I'm trying to figure out what you mean, because
Hey,
I know it's beyond the what you know.
yeah, the numerology, because everything in creation is predicated upon sacred geometry,
Right.
right? And you see the numbers because spirit communicating with you, and initiation by numbers is what it's
Uh-huh.
called, right? Now, the different numbers mean different things at different times, and they got variables. What's going on in your life? What your mind on when you see the
Right.
number? What other events going on in the world? And then they correlate. And then you have to learn the language of the numbers in order to translate them. Like gematria and numerology is the study guide, and you get more skilled in it by tuning in your frequency, by using the numerology and the gematria to understand how numbers flip,
Okay.
right? So that's the study guide for the numbers.
So start learning.
If you keep seeing the number, if you keep seeing the number and you want to look up the spiritual meaning for that particular number, and it'll give you a spiritual meaning, and then you can use the rest of the things to extrapolate its meaning, like what I was saying, events, what's going on in your life. So I'm gonna exit you out this live. I got Dane Calloway trying
So
to
yeah, for
call
sure.
me.
Go ahead, y'all chop it up, man.
Yeah, this is urgent and important, so I got to
No,
take
I
that
appreciate you
call.
though, for sure. All right.
Okay. So I'll talk to y'all later. I'm gonna end this live so I can talk to Dane. I would talk to him on here, but I don't know how he would feel about it. So I'm gonna bring this to a close at this particular point in time, and I will be giving y'all an update. All right. Sorry I didn't get to get y'all in on this video on this one. Um, in there, Dolph Lundgren's character name is Jack. Jack is short for Joaquin, right? So the Spanish people name Joaquin, they call him Jack. So it's a knock to the Blue Lodge, the Joaquin flip. All right, now we got to find the Red Lodge Boaz on the knockback. The Red Lodge come through Drake, right? So this is a zigzag left and right flip, which makes it a Royal Arc degree. So these movies, the first one was called Doctor Strangelove. It came out in the 60s, like 63, right? That's before I was ever even inside, right? The second one came out in 1990. It's called, what's the name of that goddamn movie? I Come in Peace, right? Now, the codes is all there. Now, the difference in looking at the movie now versus looking at the movie back then, right? Looking at the movie back then, we had no understanding of what these adrenochrome witches was doing. We had no understanding and no information that we could rely on to expose their dirt. Until recently, now we know exactly what they doing to the children and to the women. We know about all of their dirt, right? So now, this is where it's about to get tricky. You seen in Doctor Strangelove, the American general was talking to the Mandrake German general, who just so happened to be one of the generals under what they call Operation Paperclip. I think his name is like Rubbles or Rubles or some shit. And he was one of Hitler's top generals that was background was erased in order to institute him as under Project Paperclip. Now, under General George Patton in World War II, was able to give America the upper hand on the ground with a group of military known as the Black Panther Brigade. The Black Panther Brigade preceded the Black Panther Party. I'm going to show you what they looked like.